2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports. Following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. Now, as we turn our attention to the live play, getting word that our featured player has sparked some sort of rivalry with Tom Kim. The young Korean gun is he's a tank. Why take him on?
His nickname is quite literally after Thomas the Tank Engine. Such is his fortitude. Once he gets on track, he is not veering off. This featured player better bring their A game today.
Thanks, Henny. That's the good stuff. Love hearing that kind of insight. I'll be interested to see, though, if our featured player can rise to the occasion against Tom Kim. Playing this shot from 120 yards. That was a beauty. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
The second hole at player Sayona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
This is a lengthy putt here. Ooh, watch this one break. And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Lining up the birdie putt here. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Well, the par 3 third is an absolute postcard here at Playa Sayona.
It most certainly is. Water on the right-hand side, bunkers short and long left. Not very long, but this picturesque par 3 could be painful if you're not careful.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
This one's for birdie. Ooh. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
He's currently in first place. Rich, the fourth hole is a beauty. A short par 4 where there's so many options.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Sitting at 2 under par. Lovely effort, that. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, what about this start?
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The fifth hole at Playa Sayona Ridge certainly makes up for what little was on option at the fourth.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee, water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, the sixth tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
That'll work there. Great shot. Setting up for his third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons. I see off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Ah, he's going to love this one. Oh, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Always nice to have a birdie putt. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona Ridge, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right-hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right. And a little bit long, you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Toot, toot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? Beamer, he has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Sayona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? You see that one just drip back on the flag? Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Not bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Choosing the 9-iron here. Great looking shot this. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Chance to move to 8 under here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Okay, slow down now. That's enough. That'll be disappointing. We see that even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And now -7 for the round. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona is a par 4 that perhaps requires not your biggest drive.
Take the big stick out of your hand. Just play for position, avoiding that bunker and the water down the left-hand side. Difficulty with the second shot is this green's got an infinite edge look. It's really difficult to judge the distance as it looks so much longer than it truly plays.
Good sounding strike, that one. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for a birdie.
That's disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Yes, the 12-hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, is just another stunner.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Well played, mate. Okay, let's get back to the action. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Oh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. The 14th hole at Playa Sayona is just another beauty. You've got the little beach and peninsula look, but this par 3 requires a fantastic golf shot.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Okay, over to 15 we go at Playa Sayona, and it is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Wow, what a shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
So close. This putt to get to double digits under the card. Ooh, slow down. Par putt coming up here. And free putting for par on this hole. He sits in first position. The finishing stretch here at Playa Sayona starts here with the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Big putt for par coming up. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Solid par putt, that. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt to get to 10 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. This one's got some momentum to it. Oh, what a bonus. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The unique finish here at Playa Sayona is a par 3.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? This putt for par here. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.